President Du30 today thanked China for its assistance in building 2 bridges along the Pasig River. At the same time, he assured that China never asked for anything in exchange for helping the Philippines. Pauline Requesto has more of this report.
China never asked for any, not even 1 square of real estate in this country.
President Rodrigo Duterte reiterated that China never asked for any concessions in exchange for the assistance it provides to the Philippines. He made the statement during the groundbreaking of 2 bridges, which shall be funded through Chinese grants. Despite the maritime row with China, the president said that in his meetings with Chinese President Xi Jinping, both countries have pledged to work towards development. Nonetheless, the president said he will raise the arbitral ruling on the West Philippine Sea at some other time, as China has to resolve its dispute with other claimant countries.
Its geopolitics position is something which is critical to China, and the stand which we disagreed as we filed the arbitration case. But in the meantime, that we are talking about a concerted effort of both countries to develop is going on. And so allow China, will allow them the sufficient period to sort out things, and I'm sure that in the end, China will be fair and the equity will be distributed.
Meanwhile, Chinese Ambassador Zhao Jianhua made an assurance that Chinese aid does not have any strings attached to it, adding that the bridges crossing Pasig River will be built for free. The Chinese envoy also said that the Philippines will not fall into a debt trap, with Chinese loans funding the Philippine government's infrastructure projects.
Under the wise leadership of the President Du30 and the economic management team headed by Secretary Dominguez, they are smart enough not to allow the Philippines to fall into the so-called debt trap. And China will honor this commitment to make sure those projects will benefit the Filipino people, will not have any negative impact on the social and economic development of the Philippines.
The 2 China grant aid bridges are expected to improve the capacity and efficacy of the road transport network in Metro Manila. The Binondo Intramuros and Estrella Pantaleon bridges will provide additional routes for motorists crossing the Pasig River. Zhao also said that China is considering soft loans for 5 more bridges to enhance the connectivity of the 2 sides across the river. Pauline Requesto for The Nation.